Oh, hey, how you guys doing? All right, so we are live streaming from the house. We got Jamie and a baby. That's the baby. How you doing?
Say hi.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
You see yourself? Oh no.
Oh, she's gonna get you guys.
She's gonna.
She's a pretty good dancer now. It's kind of crazy. So anyhow, I guess the purpose of this little live stream tonight is gonna be, I guess, just hanging out, talking about some things. Hopefully, you guys could hear me all right. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Jamie, what's this live stream gonna be about?
I don't know. We didn't really discuss.
Why are we live streaming right now? How come there wasn't a video today?
Because you didn't get enough done last night.
Yeah, I didn't get enough done. So we decided to do a little bit of a live stream. I went and I rode my dirt bike today, and what did you do today? You went up to the mountains.
Went to the mountain.
And because her family has a house cabin thing up there, so they went up there and hung out. Then I rode my dirt bike. I wanted to go ride my dirt bike in the mountains, but Dave is at the shop right now. He's standing on his 3000 GT, doing the quarter pound. This baby is gonna. Oh, are you gonna show off some dance moves?
Spin?
She's a spinner now.
Can you spin? Oh.
Oh, look, yeah, she knows how to spin. So Carson,
Good job.
she's a year and 1 month and 13 days.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that? That's the internet right there. That right there.
You?
She's pointing. Her little finger is just pointing at you guys right now.
Can you spin?
Yeah, do a spin.
Show me your spin.
Do a spin for the internet. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a half a spin. She did a 180 for you guys. So anyhow, so yeah, what are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna talk about? No, so I have a couple things I've been wanting to, I guess, live stream with you guys and talk about. So if you guys seen on my Instagram, if you aren't following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to step up my Instagram game, and the baby's eating her cup right now. So anyhow, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I add a bunch of things to my story all the time, but this baby's gonna distract me. But one thing I wanted to talk about is there's the YouTube membership. At first, when it first came out, it was the sponsor button. This baby's trying to get this thing. So when it first came out, it was the sponsor button, and then right now they changed the name of it and they're calling it the membership thing. So what I was kind of thinking, because how that works is it's kind of like Patreon, but it's actually officially through YouTube. And basically how it works is you could choose to sponsor or be like a member of a channel, and it's like $4.99 a month, and we get a decent chunk of that. Obviously YouTube does take a little percentage of that, but it's all through. Oh, look at that, we got a sponsor right there. That's crazy. But yeah, so that's what that is. And I was just trying to figure out something that, because what you're supposed to do is have exclusive content on that. So you have something essentially behind kind of like a paywall. So you do like extra things, like you could do like bloopers, or you could do like members only live streams. But it seems like a lot of you guys are interested in like the family aspect of what I do and what we do. And so what I was thinking is, kind of along the membership lines of things is doing like a family vlog, probably like once a week, and that would basically be kind of like a members only type of thing. And cause I was trying to think, like, as far as my oh, look at this, the baby's laying down right now.
Are you going to sleep?
She's crazy. She's at that point where she's just like getting a crazy personality, and she just does all kinds of crazy stuff, and she's so much fun to have around and play with. But again, I was thinking, instead of doing more automotive things and doing all that stuff, I mean, that's what my channel is about. That's what I built it on. I would love to bring family vlog style things into the mix. But I feel like there's a lot of people that really don't care about that. They're here for the cars, which makes sense because it is Motion Auto TV. I built the channel doing cars and all that stuff. But I know there is a certain amount of people that are really interested in the family, you know, Jamie, the baby, house stuff, you know, things like that. So, and what that'll do is kind of relieve a little bit of stress off of me, so that you know, it's so much easier, not especially trying to do daily vlogs. Like, I would never spend any time at home, like if I didn't make any like, if I was doing daily uploads only of car things and I was actually doing stuff in the videos, like actually being able to get some stuff done, like literally I would never hang out with Jamie and the baby. So this would be like a great excuse to be like, all right, well, what are we doing? You know, and we take like a day off, you know, of everything automotive, and we go do something fun. You know, we go up to the mountains, we go, you know, camp and hike and fishing, you know, something along those lines. Even if we're just hanging out here at home, and, you know, include some bloopers clips throughout the week of this crazy animal right here. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in joining the member thing, it is in the description. Basically, you just click it, and it's, you know, it goes through like a little sign up process. You also get a couple of separate, like, as you can see in the chat, if somebody has like a little Motion Auto TV like symbol, they basically get their own icon, or like separate icons and stuff, so that way when they comment on the videos, it shows that they're a sponsor of the channel, and stuff like that. As well as I was planning on doing probably a monthly live stream similar to this, something like this. So we could, oh, if you're on a mobile device, you can't see the button. If you're on a desktop, you cannot see the button. So there is a link in the description, and you kind of click on that. But yeah, so I guess that's that. But you know, I'd appreciate a little bit of feedback on that. Again, like I said, I didn't know what else I could do automotive wise that I'm not already doing, and I don't want to give you guys some like bullshit bloopers, or, you know, like say I'm going to do some extra exclusive stuff, because I mean that's what my channel's about, is doing automotive things. So I mean, we might as well just bring the family in. Do you like that idea?
Yeah.
I haven't really told Jamie about it, so this is kind of
Yeah,
I'm going to squish the baby. So the dog is over there too. The dog's being crazy.
Darling.
Thanks, Devin, for becoming a member. Yeah, so this baby is absolutely nuts. Jamie's parents got us a like a blanket from Spotify, Shutterfly, yeah. And it has pictures of us and stuff on there. So yeah, look at that. Steve Bush, new member. Brandon Anderson. I think people like the idea of that. So I think the baby likes that too. What do you think, baby?
Yeah, she can show off her sweet moves.
Yeah, and also it's kind of a good, I guess a good thing for me too. It's almost like I'm have some snippet of our lives and what we're doing throughout the week, you know, on the internet for, you know, pretty much ever. It's like not like a journal, but it's like a photo album, but it's a video, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, so what else are we gonna talk about? What are we doing with the Supra?
Waiting for it to be done.
We're waiting for the Supra to be done. So
I don't know what we're doing today.
we're planning on going camping, and I really want to drive the new 6.7 Power Stroke, and
yeah.
I think Dolly wants to go for a ride in it too. What do you think?
Gotta finish that truck.
This dog is like really sad.
Ever since
She's
she
sad.
was
Yeah,
here.
she just looks at the baby and she's like, eh.
The baby loves her.
Thanks, Todd. Todd Ford, 1568. Sorry if I don't see you guys coming across. Oh! This guy's. Thanks, Flying Sideways, for the donation. But yeah, so I do plan on maybe, I don't know. I kind of want to take a break from the Supra just a little bit and work on the F350. I mean, I was looking back at my videos today, and literally I've had that thing for 4 months, which is nuts. I felt like I haven't had it that long, but it was at the frame shop for, I guess, quite a while. Get the baby jumping off in the background. So yeah, plan on doing that so we could take it camping, and I plan on taking my my dirt bike on some pretty cool single track rips later this week too. I did ride my dirt bike today, and I did make a video about that, and that will be kind of what I upload for tomorrow's video. And we have an absolute like a ton of things that are, you know, kind of showed up for the Supra, like a bunch of like the little pieces that kind of to bring it all together. The only thing I'm waiting on is to actually figure out what I'm doing for the rear subframe because I didn't have the right subframe bushings. But yeah, Supra is just kind of at that point where it's like it's at the final push and we're getting really close. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know it's been like almost 2 years.
No.
It's been 2 years since I got that thing. I think I got it right before SEMA in 2016.
Really?
Yeah. Because I painted it before SEMA last year.
Like
And now,
oh wow, it's already August.
yeah. So literally I've had that thing almost 2 years. She's about ready for bed. Here in Colorado, what time is it? It's 8:54. So she gets giggly and crazy and does all kinds of crazy stuff right before she gets ready to go to bed. Get her. But yeah, that leads me into the next topic is the Supra at SEMA. I would love to bring the Supra to SEMA. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, and I kind of made the mistake of not actually talking to any of like the sponsors or the companies that I've been working with through. And it's already August, yeah. And SEMA is, I think it's October 30th. So I'd really love to have it there. I know there's a lot of you guys that go to SEMA. There's a lot of people in the industry that I think would like to see it, and I'd like to kind of showcase all the products and things that I've used on it, as well as I guess my craftsmanship or work. And that was kind of one of the reasons for the Supra project in the first place, was just to kind of have like a place to display like all of my skills and everything that I could do all in one spot. But yeah, so I'd love to have it at SEMA. I don't know how to go about it because it seems like, you know, the two companies that I've talked to so far, they've already have obligations for other people. You know, they already have people in their booth, but yeah. So the other thing I thought about doing was trying to enter in the Battle of the Builders. I guess there's a young guns thing, and you have to be like under 27. I was just talking to Chris from BS for Build about that today because we were talking about SEMA. He's bringing a car to SEMA, and we were talking a little bit about that. And I was kind of telling him, you know, my situation with not really having a place to put it or, you know, any of that stuff. So if you guys have any time for the Barra.
Time for what?
The Barra engine. Oh, so the other thing is the Mustang. I don't know what to do with it. What should I do with the Mustang?
Get rid of the BMW and then you could do like the Mustang.
If you guys have ever tried to sell anything on Facebook Marketplace, and you get those little bubbles that pop up, and people are like, is this still available? And you say yes, and then you just like you turn into a skeleton in your chair, like waiting for him to respond.
Sell the Mustang and build the RV.
Jamie wants to build the RV.
It's been really hot though, so
It has been pretty hot.
it's too hard.
Please don't work on the Mustang. No, I'm gonna put
don't
that.
like the
I'm gonna put
Mustang?
that turbo diesel Mercedes engine in the Mustang and turn it into a drift car. Is the plan.
Sell the Mustang. Wow, they don't even like it.
Keep
Those
the
are some
thing.
pretty popular videos, I thought.
I really like the Mustang. I was super stoked on the Mustang.
The Mustang.
And honestly, like, the reason I haven't worked on it is because like it was at the point of like a full build. It was like, all right, we're pulling the engine, we're doing a 2J or the OM606 swap in there, and it was just at that point. It's like I need to finish the Supra before I start this stupid drift car. I was like, my S14, it runs and drives perfect. It's like I don't need to do anything to it. Literally, it stays in the trailer, and I pull it out, add gas, check the fluids, and change the tires on it. Throw it back in there and take it to another event. And so the S14 has been just like amazing this year and a super trooper and so I do want to build another drift car, but it's like, how many drift cars do you need? And then I have the other Supra. Remember the Daily Supra? What happened to the Daily Supra? It disappeared. So it is currently in storage right now, and so now, obviously we've talked a lot about giveaways. I want to do another giveaway here shortly, And, you know, just kind of with the timeline of everything with the Supra, I feel like it's just, there's just too many things going on. Like to try, I mean, to run a giveaway and do all that stuff with the merchandise and, you know, all the rules and just working on the car and building a car essentially within like 45 days is kind of crazy. So we, the plan is, we don't have a plan for the give. I mean, it's either Big Dirty giveaway, Mustang giveaway, or
Bubbles.
Super giveaway.
Bubbles.
The baby's blowing bubbles?
Yeah.
This baby is crazy. But yeah, then there's the other. It's like how many Supras do you need?
It's okay. Trevor has a vision board and he's getting everything organized.
I have a vision board now, and I'm working on some things. Big Dirty is the only truck. So yeah, the question is Big Dirty or Supra? Like what would you rather have? I know I feel like a lot of people would just be like, yeah, Supra. But then there's like another whole, like Big Dirty would be a lot more, it'd be such a simple giveaway for me. I mean, obviously I'd probably go through, repaint some stuff, refresh some things, clean the interior, and then do a giveaway like that. And I feel like that's something really useful. You know, somebody could go to work with it, somebody could tow their race car to the track with it. I don't know. It's see, a lot of people are saying Big Dirty, and that's something I could do quick. So somebody asked if I'm a full-time YouTuber or if I do work on the side. So I have a very small percentage of people that I do work for every now and then, but it's not like full builds or anything like that. So pretty much I am a full-time YouTuber at this point. And the baby does spins now. Big Dirty and a trailer. The other thing I thought that would be kind of cool is do Big Dirty, my trailer, the flatbed trailer that I recently sorry baby.
Say hi.
She's like Godzilla. We're just chilling here on the ground.
Good girl.
Oh wow. Baby almost stomped on me. Or the phone. She's acting like she's Godzilla right now. What were we saying? Oh, so if I were to do a Big Dirty giveaway, you know the Drift BMW, the budget Drift BMW, I thought about like Big Dirty, the truck, the trailer, and not the Mustang, the truck, the trailer, and the BMW. So that way it's kind of like a basic project car setup, something like that. I mean, somebody could technically daily the BMW, use the trailer, or they could just, you know, use the BMW as a track car. Yeah, somebody's saying drift starter pack, something like that, kind of like a project car starter pack. The other thing I thought would be kind of cool is like I have an S14 and then just almost like give somebody like the S14 shell with like an engine and a tranny and, you know, all that stuff, and just like loaded it in like so that it actually is like a project car or like an enclosed trailer or something. Like essentially have a built car, but you have to build it yourself type of thing. So it'd be like something like that. So they have a truck, the trailer, do a wife giveaway. I'd buy a few tickets for that. Wow. Wow. She's mine. She's mine. Is there gonna be an upload after this for the progress of the Supra? Baby's gonna steal the phone. So there isn't gonna be an additional upload today. There is gonna be a dirt bike video tomorrow, so you guys are gonna be pumped about that.
Spit bubble.
So yeah, that is the plan with the 6.7 Power Stroke. Baby.
She's contributing.
She
You're
is
talking,
contributing.
so she wants to talk.
So I do plan on replacing Big Dirty with the 6.7 truck. Somebody just asked about that. That's a neat stove in the corner.
It gets really hot.
Oh yeah, that stove like freaking melts your face here. Like in the winter, we turned that thing on when it was like -5 5, or you know, the nights where it was really snowy and cold, and yeah. If you guys haven't noticed, or if you guys don't have kids, kids are pretty much just like drunk adults. Perfect example.
He's skinny. Oh yeah. Okay.
With like no logic to what they do, but they're hilarious.
He's smart.
No, she's really smart, but like she has no like direction. She just does.
Well, she's working. She's busy.
So how many of you guys have kids?
And how old are they?
Yeah. Say yes. How many and how old?
You can't lift that. You're too small. It's too big.
Close up of the dog. Oh, you guys want to check out this dog?
Hi, Dolly.
You guys can't tell me that's not a weird looking dog.
It's not.
She's a weird looking dog. What is she? A dachshund and a cocker spaniel. So she has like big old ears, but she's like big. But she's got like this.
Good dog.
She's a good dog, but she's got look at her belly.
Just like,
She's got like a big like bow in her belly. I don't know. She's just a weird looking dog. I'm sorry. When is the second baby coming?
I don't know.
Why?
We have to finish our first.
Yeah, that dog is thick. One daughter and 10 years old. Somebody has 9 kids.
No.
No, I don't know. One kid that's 2 years old if you count my dog as a child. What kind of sob do you have? Baby, what are you doing? Hey.
She's gonna climb on that.
She is. Yeah, look at this dog. What
Dolly.
a weird looking dog. Jono says, love your content and you have a beautiful family. Keep up the work. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You can end it. Are you ready to go?
Somebody asked me about my Saab. So Jamie's Saab is a 08 Saab 9.3 Aero sedan, and mine is an 08 9.3 Aero Sport Combi wagon. Hers is the turbo V6 all-wheel drive automatic. Mine is turbo V6 6-speed manual front-wheel drive. So, and then we got the Datsun that just turned into a damn shelf. So I turned my 2-car garage into a 3-car garage. Since I don't need like a workbench or anything up there, since I do everything at the shop. So yeah, I love Saabs too. Seriously, they're like the car guys daily. Like I had a Turbo Civic, and you know, a long time ago, and I loved driving that thing around, and it made like 350 horse. But honestly, like the Saab is just, it's kind of, I would say like a turbo car that's just factory, and it's reliable and it works. Giveaway with the dog. Oh, and the baby goes down the slide too. Baby.
Taking a break? Hold on, you're gonna fall off.
Check this out.
Ready?
So I don't think I'm ever going to give away the Datsun. That was my great-grandma's car, and she bought it secondhand, almost new. And look at that. That's a big girl. She's a year and a month.
Yeah,
A year and a month and 15 days.
the dog is going to bell.
And that is a sad dog right there. She's like, where's my attention, huh? Crazy thing. Oh, wow, what are you doing now?
Are you ready for bed? Let's go night-night.
It goes fast. Yeah, it's seriously crazy. Like,
Good night.
having, those of you guys who do have kids, man, it's like you blink your eyes, you snap your fingers, and then you had like this little peanut that was so tiny and barely fit in your hands, and then now you have this monster, right? You're a monster, huh? No, she's so much fun. So this is my best build yet. My best build to date. Yeah, and she tries to step on the dog. Yeah, give the dog a hug. Aw. And then the dog puts up with her, but the baby loves doing this. She like turns into like a steamroller for the dog. What do you somebody asked me what I think of the new Supra. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely new. I wish it had a Toyota engine in it, but I mean, my buddy has a 335i with the N54, and I mean, the inline 6 BMW things are pretty rad. You know, and I know the the N54 is basically like the modern 2J. And I mean, you can make good power out of those. So I mean, as long as the bottom ends hold up to stuff and you could bolt things on them and make some power, I would like to get one, but I just don't think it's in the cards. I mean, they're probably going to be really expensive. I've never bought anything new in my life, ever, other than the TV. We bought the TV, huh?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I buy some stuff new, but like as far as a car or like a motorcycle or a truck or anything, I've never bought anything new.
Couches are used?
Nope, we got some Craigslist couches, but these couches were what are they? Crate and Barrel, and they're like $7,500 for like the couch and then the little side thing and then this thing and then another one of those, which Jamie made me to put in the basement because it was too. Because it was too. It was too big.
The VF2.
Okay. Aw. Look at this baby. Yeah, go get it. Base price of the new Supra is 60. Oh, don't get stuck. Yeah, she's stuck now. She's smart though, and we let her fall down too.
Yeah.
We do. We just let her fall down and. Oh. Yeah, she's good. Oh. Yeah, we went up to the mountains. There's a local like little lake that you can walk around here. It has like a nice little trail. So we're walking around and she's just like hauling ass, like just cruising around everywhere. And we're like, just slow down, and then bam, falls down. And then. Oh wow, yep. This is a new trick. I swear she learns something new every day. But yeah, we let her fall down and then skid her knees and stuff, and then she whines or whimpers a little bit and starts crying, and we're like, hey, get up. And then she just looks at us and is like, all right, well, yeah, I guess so, and like gets up. So look up Alex Hughes just sent a super chat. He said, look up East 10 Drift, come visit East Tennessee. Your channel is awesome, keep it up. I got a buddy out there in Tennessee with Vet Nuts. I need to go out and hang out with that guy. We did a lot of stuff with him when I was in Texas with Aaron Losi, and when they were working on the channel. But he's a really cool dude. So I would like to make it out to Tennessee one of these days, and that's where I actually got the other Super in Kentucky. But Marco and Nick. I'm trying to think. I want to crack open a cold one. A root beer though. So I don't get no dang headaches, but. Somebody asked me if I know who that dude in blue is. No, I've known David Patterson, that dude in blue, for probably like 3 or 4 years now, and actually went out there and stayed with him and went to FD in 2016. What? I'm pacing. Oh, fun fact. Jamie painted these. Yeah, Jamie painted those things. So yeah, that's I don't know. What else should we do? Happy little trees. Jamie painted some happy little trees. And a happy little mountain. What camera do you use for time lapse? So you guys want to look at my? Should I show my rig? Oh, so my. We'll go to the office. Oh yeah, you get them. I'm gonna go show you my time lapse camera.
Hi. I don't really know what to talk about. Is the van still at the shop? It's still at the shop. I haven't seen him work on that thing since I've known Trevor. So, what are you gonna use for the burnout at the end of this live stream?
The baby's gonna do a burnout in her diaper.
Should
No, I'm kidding.
today.
I'm kidding. I don't know. We're probably not gonna do a burnout.
RV update.
Okay.
There's not much to update. The wallpaper is like peeling off because it was like stick on. Yeah.
Should we turn this?
I want to work on the RV again, but
Wow. All right.
It's
Should we
too
show
hot.
them what's in my camera bag?
yeah, check out the camera bag.
All right, so this is my Sony AX33. This is like a 4K point and shoot camcorder thing that has like a bubble lens in the front. This is the time lapse camera. This is a Sony, what is it? FDR X1000V. It's like a little action cam, and I just like it because it has a little button on top, and you just stick it there, and I put it on 720 720p at like 30 frames a second, and I just turn it on, so it's like full of overspray and has all that. But this thing was like really weird. It was like cutting out audio, and it like when I was using it at like 1080-60. So then I just turned it into the time lapse one, and then this is a Sony RX100 Mark V, and this is like my little vlog camera. As you can see, it's got the little sock thing, and this is just kind of, you know, when you want to go into a store, or you know, you want to do some stuff in the car, or do like that. It's just a lot easier. Oh, baby, don't show
she's
now.
gonna eat the camera.
And then, I don't have a GoPro in here, but that's pretty much my camera. Sometimes I'll use my phone. The phone does really good time lapses, but I found just shooting in 720-30 is a lot better for time lapses, just because I could actually slow it down or actually have raw footage and then like sound. Let's say like I was working on something one time and the car like fell down, and then I was working on another thing and then something just like randomly fell, and it was just cool to actually have that footage. The baby's turning into me now. She's going to the shop. But yeah, all right, tell him, Jamie.
Tell him what?
I don't know. Answer some questions.
There's no. Oh my gosh, where did they go? I keep putting my hands in front of the camera. I don't know any car things to talk about. How hard is it to find a place to rent or buy in Colorado with all the potheads? It's growing and growing and growing and growing, and we wish it would stop. It's getting really expensive. What program do you use to edit your videos with? I think Trevor uses the
Final Cut Pro
Final
10.
Cut Pro on the MacBook. How much does Trevor have in the Supra, honestly? I don't know.
Probably 20 something so far. Not 30, but more than 20.
When are you going to start drifting, Jamie? I don't know. I don't want to. I'm too scared to do anything around the shop, and that's pretty much all I've ever done, because that's the only place there is around here, and I'm too scared to hit a building or something.
Yeah, we need to take her to a big parking lot and let her rip.
But there's nothing like that around where we live, really.
You're going down this side? Oh yeah, give it a pat. Go down this side.
I don't know any of these questions because I don't know anything about cars. I don't know.
Baby crane.
Skylines and RX somethings and.
You should take Trevor to a wine and painting night out. Might get a kick out of it. We did one of those when we
on
first.
My 21st birthday.
We were dating already by then. Mom, baby. Oh, another fact is the baby said "dad" at like 6 months, and she just barely started saying "mom." Barely. So I won
she
that
wants
one.
to go to bed.
No, is she? All right.
Yeah, she's ready to go to bed. She's still.
It's baby's camera. Baby's turn to vlog.
She's gonna land it.
Oh, it has like. Sorry. Hold on.
It's okay.
Has it held for you guys like fountain? No, it hasn't held that crazy down here. What are your thoughts on a MR2 build? It would make a good little brother to the Supra. I honestly thought about an MR2. That'd be a cool little build. I just don't know what I would do with it. When's the Supra gonna be ready? Honestly, I would like to start this, like, fire up the Supra. I would almost like to say by the end of the week. So it'll actually hopefully run. As far as like being complete and like 100%, I don't think it's ever going to be 100% like done. There's always going to be something I want to change. But as far as like running, driving, all that stuff, hopefully by the end of August. So paint the RV like the Supra. Oh, also we do have merch for sale and at absurd prices. If you guys go to motionautotv.com, should I go downstairs?
No.
Why? Oh, geez. So the shirts are literally on sale for like $12 to $15, which is insane. That's over 50% off of what we were selling them for when we were doing the giveaway. So if you guys there's no coupon code, no nothing. We're just trying to clear out merch. So again, motionautotv.com. We're gonna go to the basement. Jamie told me not to go. Oh, holy crap!
Don't do it.
All right. I can't show you the stairs. The laundry thing is in the basement, so we gotta check this out. All right, so mushroomtv.com. We have the square stamp shirts. We have 2X, XL, no larges, no medium, some small, medium, large, extra large, 2X of the Real Builds in Motion one, which are these ones. And somebody asked me my favorite major tool company. I would say Milwaukee for their electric stuff, and then Snap-on for their hand tools. I really don't like Snap-on's like electric things. I mean, they're all right, but Milwaukee they just do good. I have super shirts. What else? So literally, these shirts are like $15 or $12 on the website, which is insane. So mushontv.com. If you guys order tonight, I'll ship it tomorrow. We still have S14 shirts. Those are the last of those we're ever gonna make. I think that might be a 3X. Somebody said I don't make no big people shirts. I forget what size that is. What is this? No, it's a small. So I have some small, S4, small, medium, no large, XL, and then no 2X. So that is that's the merch plug for this episode, I guess. So let's go check it out. About to, I'll ship it out tomorrow. I gotta navigate the stairs full of clothes.
Yeah, I can't believe you.
I didn't show anybody. The baby's gonna have a bottle. It's funny because when we're making her bottle, we tell her to go sit down, and she comes in here, finds this little C thing, and just lays down just like that, and just waits. And just waits. So yeah, it's about her bedtime. Adrian, we need new key tag designs. Also, is high school Trevor showing up today?
Oh no, he's not. He's left. He's not coming back.
High school Trevor has left the building.
No.
Oh.
Oh, baby's kicking your hand. I can't read those up there. Can you?
Well, I'm turning it down.
I know, but I still can't read.
Well,
I'm gonna look all squinty at everybody.
you are. Restock large. Oh, there's 0 hats available right now. None. You need to do a Mark IV Jetta or golf build so I can trade you my H&R race springs for an intercooler. So I want to build everything. Like, even if I bought like a damn Toyota Corolla, like I think it would be cool to do like a
hoodies. Sorry, hoodies are a good idea.
You're right.
Yeah.
Jamie's right. Hoodies.
Well, we live in Colorado, so we
need hoodies.
like the hoodies.
I like zip-up hoodies. I don't like pulling stuff over my head.
Yeah.
But the stitching came out on the one I bought. Oh no. Well, key tags are on sale right now too. But
what kind of mom cars did Trevor get me?
oh yeah, Jamie wants oh, the baby's saying good night. She's going to bed.
Good night.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
She waves now too. She waves bye and she gives me hugs. So Jamie, the Saab is kind of small because Carson's car seat is like reverse facing. Oh, thank you.
Rear facing.
It's rear facing, and so it. Somebody said the merch is too small. Yeah, some of the shirts. Couple people have said it. A lot of people really like them. About the fitting. They're more of like an athletic style fit, so they're like obviously on me like this one's like a medium, and it kind of makes it look like a medium, but yeah. So we what were we saying? Oh, a car for Jamie.
Yeah.
A Saab 97X Aero. That's like a Trailblazer SS Saab.
Good night.
Baby's saying bye. She's like, get out of here. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Should I take you to bed?
No, what I thought would be cool is like
A Tahoe.
a Tahoe, but it doesn't have a turbo. Okay.
A Suburban.
So Turbo Forester. That's not a bad idea. But the other day, well, yesterday when we were going up to the mountains, Jamie's like behind this person. They're going kind of slow, and you know what she did? In the Saab was just like, and it was like, and just like ripped past them, and I was like, there's no way you could go back to not having a turbo in your life. And that's how I am. Like literally almost everything that I own that I drive has a turbo other than my dirt bike. Saab has a turbo, truck has a turbo, drift car has a turbo, Subaru's gonna have a turbo, Datsun has a turbo, Civic has a turbo sitting on the shelf. What else?
I don't know.
Everything's almost turbo. It's crazy. Oh, the Mustang, the EcoBoost has a turbo.
Dirty.
Big Dirty has a turbo, yeah. Oh, we got a new order for 2 new items, totaling $33.19.
So are you ready to go to bed? Good night.
Go to bed, baby.
Good night. Come here.
Run in there.
Good night.
So the
Or you
other
wanna
thing,
follow me?
I guess the other option for like a Jamie Mobile, I was thinking is like one of those Ford Flexes. I think those are pretty rad because those come in the I believe it's a 3.5 EcoBoost, and they're all-wheel drive, and they have like a third row seat, and it's kind of like a wagon, but they're like almost a limo in the back. They're pretty crazy. So somebody's saying I'm a lucky man. I definitely agree with you guys. I'm you know, a lot of things have kind of fell into place, and you know, I mean, I basically started working towards the goal of not working for anybody since I was in high school, or even when I was in middle school. I don't know if I want to do like a video talking about like my first car and like my first job and all that stuff. You know, and I guess live streams aren't a bad time to talk about that stuff. But when I was real young, I worked with my grandpa doing, he had rental properties and construction and stuff. So I have a lot of that, like that background. And I did that off and on in the summers from when I was basically like 10, 12 years old until I was like 22 or so, maybe 21. But yeah, and then, but yeah, so got a lot of kind of construction background stuff, not anything super crazy, but, you know, drywalling and doing crazy things like that. But, what was I trying to say? Oh, my very first job was a, you know, Liberty Tax Service, like those damn Uncle Sam people. So when I was in middle school, which was, I don't even know, I think it was 8th grade, everybody else was out, you know, playing video games and doing that crap with their friends. And then I was standing on the side of the freaking highway, like in Uncle Sam suit, like shaking the thing that said like tax, like, oh, and I hated like every single minute of that job. And it was just, I was just like, oh, my life. And like, I would just watch cars just drive by all day. And like, there's like dope things that would drive by and like, you know, like nice cars driving around like during the middle of the day. And I'm like, like, what do these people do? You know, they're not at work right now. And, you know, and then like rush hour, and then you see all these cars and you're just like, all right, well, these, I don't know. I just never wanted to work for somebody. So, you know, in my, I had the iPod earbuds in at that time, you know, just bumping to some tunes and was just like, screw this, you know, I don't want to work for nobody. I did get a job. I mean, obviously I was like, I think I was 14 or something when I was working there. So I was only allowed to work a certain amount of hours a week, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, that definitely made me, you know, decide to work hard towards my own path of things. Then honestly, like if it wasn't for YouTube kind of taking off and, you know, the projects and like the Super and stuff kind of happening all at once and kind of turning it into like a full-time YouTube situation, I would probably have like a dealership right now. That was what I was working towards at like kind of right as everything was. If you guys remember, I did kind of, I don't think I did a live stream, but I drove the 1J car around and I talked about, you know, kind of getting a job to kind of, you know, get some, you know, actual, you know, consistent money and stuff. And then, you know, after that I got the Super, and then it just kind of took off and I was like, all right, here we go. So yeah, I don't know where that came from, but hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight. But yeah, I would have basically done like a used car dealership type of thing, and I'm still kind of planning on that. I mean, I miss buying cars and messing with things and Craigslist and all that stuff. That was too much fun. Everyone share the link on your Insta and Facebook. Do a garage cleanup. Yeah, I do need to clean the garage. Ford Taurus SHO. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I'm just scrolling up through the comments now. What does the Civic at the shop actually need other than off the shelf? So it needs the wiring harness in it right now is like I would consider like a backyard tuck job. So somebody like shaved the bay and painted the bay really nice. And then I don't know who did the wiring harness, but they basically just drilled a hole in the firewall and cut all the wires, like going through the actual grommets that, you know, for the actual chassis harness to the ECU, and just like butt connected everything, shortened everything, butt connected. So it's like the wiring harness is 1,000 butt connectors, and it just is inconsistent. So I tried playing with the tune and it just wasn't reacting. And I think it needs a better set of injectors in it too. It has some really, really old, like precision style, you know, that they're just green and you don't even know what the hell they are, but you know, somebody said they were 550s or whatever. You know, it's one of those situations. So it just needs some actual time. I just need to order some parts. I was probably gonna do like a rye wire harness, you know, like an actual like tucked engine bay harness, throw a quick paint job on it, and probably just, you know, make some videos and probably just sell that thing, because there's nothing, you know. I've been kind of in this mood too where, like, literally the Crown Vic has been sitting around for almost 2 years now, since the burnout challenge, and I just kind of want to get rid of some things. You know, I have too many damn cars just laying around, and I mean, I just start thinking about it, and I'm like, no, screw that one, that one, that one. Like, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to do that. But then you're like, I don't want to sell it because I ain't gonna get anything for it, you know? Because I bought them with issues, so that way, you know, you fix the issues and sell them and make money. But now it's like, I'd almost have to sell them for less now than what I bought them for, in order to actually be able to get rid of them. But I think last time I counted how many cars, it was like 21 or 23 or something like that. I don't know, it's stupid. Wow, I do know all of these feelings, yeah. Something is better than nothing. What do you think about the VR6 engines? I think they're kind of cool, but I haven't really looked into them. Oh, this dog. Look at this dog. She used to hate it when I pick her up like this, and now she just has to deal with it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Dude. All right, later. Oh, bud. You're still going. Oh, Ty's getting on here and getting me. Turbo A1UZ. I wanted to do some sort of a turbo turbo V8 thing in the Supra, or like that one. I think it's a 1G instead of a 1JZ. It's a 1GZ, and it's like a V12 Toyota engine. That like the top secret Supra had. The baby's upset right now. She's trying to go to sleep and she's sad. Yeah, turbo a Vortec 4200. That's what I really want to do. And I thought about putting that. You guys know when I was talking about the Barrett engines, and talking about how we pretty much have like something not similar, because it's not a cast iron block. It's like a aluminum, like styrofoam block. Is that GM42? Oh, Jamie's back. The baby's kind of whimpering. Well, she's crying. I don't know if you guys could hear. How old is the dog? Like 7? Or?
I got her when I was 16, so I don't remember how many years ago was that.
That was too many years ago.
Just 7?
Oh, that means you're old.
I'm not that old.
Oh man, it's time to trade you in.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Can you guys hear the baby?
Yeah, the baby's crying a little bit. Would you do a hold build? I kind of want to, like a G8 would be cool. I love your super big fan from Denmark. What's up? VK57 is cool. Poor Jamie, my wife and I dealt with a crying baby too.
Yeah, I'm soft, so
Jamie's really soft.
I cry when I cry when anyone cries, but I really cry.
Oh, at our buddy's wedding.
Baby
when
cries.
was it? What was it? Who cried the other day?
Like 2 weeks. No, it was like at Rhett's wedding.
Oh yeah, at the wedding,
They were doing the daddy-daughter dance, and it was really emotional, and they were both crying, so I cried, and I didn't even really know them that well.
Yeah. Jamie's just in there, just.
And we sat right in the front, so I thought they could see me crying.
We were in the picture. Oh, she did. And we were in the pictures too.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I'll give you my Z31 for super cheap. I don't want super cheap cars. I've ran across so many deals the past like year and a half on Craigslist and Facebook and all that stuff, and I just look at it and I'm like, what am I gonna do with it? You know, like I don't want to be like another one of the, like I was one of those car channels that was just buying stuff. I guess I wasn't. I didn't really film a lot of that stuff. Literally, I used to buy like probably 1 to 3 cars a week, and it was a good time. But yeah, I really haven't bought anything. The last thing I bought was the Mercedes Ford Raptor for Jamie, or the supercharger. An EcoBoost F-150. Have you seen EcoBoost F-150s? Brew City Boost, they have a tune and they run like 12 fours or something on a stock freaking F-150 with a damn EcoBoost in it. Like a tune. They just like plug in a tune. It's like run a 12 4 or something in a quarter mile. It's like, holy crap.
I think you can hear it talking.
I think the baby, yeah. Oh, ooh, should we go visit the baby? No, that probably wouldn't be good. I should probably stop talking. Because the baby's trying to sleep and she can hear me talking, so she's probably sad about that. Wow, baby has a blow-off valve on it. I have a G8, that's awesome. I love that car. V70R. So David has a V70R. We drove it around a little bit, and it's pretty cool, but I like my Saabs. Build all your cars little by little. RV content. I don't know when the RV is going to get done. It's one of those things like if I'm going to trust something to like tow me across the country right now, it's going to be that 6.7, not the RV, because I'd have to just do too many things to that. Power strip vids. Yeah, I plan on working on that. Probably not this week, but definitely before the end of the month. I want to get it painted and get it done. Really, that's all it needs. I need to put the seat belts and airbag stuff in, the airbag control module, and like body work the doors in the cab corner, put the new bed on it, and then it's gonna be done. So really, it's like super easy. I just kind of at the same time as everything else, there's just so many super parts that showed up, and I was just like, all right, we're painting the Supra, we're doing the Supra. So I do plan on finishing the 7.3 van, but that's another thing. It's like there's so many other things that I'd rather do right now, namely being the Supra, the 6.7 truck, and then another giveaway. And then after that, we'll kind of talk about some other projects. And then I want to do a drift Mustang and keep trying Jeepster Daddy. What was that? Have you heard or seen anything about the 240? Oh, so the giveaway car, I was actually talking to Thomas the other day that he was having an issue with the idle on it. It was kind of like idling down really low. And it was just kind of, it's hard to say because like the car didn't have, with the wiring specialties harness, it didn't have like the plug to like check the codes on it to like see if there was actually any codes in the ECU. It's like stock ECU, so it's not like it's like a standalone or anything where you could like data log it. Somebody said, I missed the primer videos. I appreciate that super chat. And yeah, I kind of missed the primer videos too, but Dave's doing some stuff with his 3000 GT, and I might be helping him with some primer on that. Why don't you take the 7.3 out of the van and put it in the Mustang? That would be sweet. If I was going to put a diesel in something, it's going to be that Mercedes OM 606. Or a 6.7 or a 6 liter. Just 6 liters make more power than 7.3. 7.3 is just a big old reliable dinosaur. They don't make a ton of power, and I feel like that's why they last so long. The 6 liter they make good power, but they're heavy. I mean, that's just a big giant engine. But that OM 606 is still heavy, but it's like about the size of a 2J, so it's like kind of the same thing. I had a Volvo back in the day. It was an S70, and that was a cool car. That was my first turbo car, and that car actually made me fall in love with like turbo things. And after that, I was just like, everything I own has to have a damn turbo on it. If we take the EcoBoost out of the Mustang and put it in one of the 240s, they make power and be unique to your channel. I honestly thought it would be kind of funny to pull the 2J out of my drift car, put it in the Mustang, and then take the EcoBoost out and then put it in the. And actually, another thing I thought would be interesting is put like the OM 606 in the Supra, the turbo diesel, in the Supra, and then put the 2J in the Mustang, and then put the EcoBoost in the drift car, the S14. But yeah, what are your plans for the NA Supra? It's kind of an investment. It's just sitting there for now. I pull parts of it here and there, and I buy things for it here and there, and it's just one of those things that I don't have a purpose for it, but I'm eventually like, it's just nice knowing that you have something that's kind of increasing in value. Like it is a project, obviously, but it's just nice knowing that I have it kind of sitting there. Plus one on a turbo giveaway would be nice. What's the deal with the daily Supra? So that's, I was talking at the more towards the beginning of this live stream. We kind of talked a little bit about giveaways and stuff. So that's kind of, we're deciding between that, but I feel like that's just a lot of Supra content all at once. So I kind of decided that maybe like a big dirty giveaway would be kind of cool. So I could kind of break it up. So it's not just like super, and then just F250, 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 and then it's kind of like do like Supra, F250 stuff, Power Stroke stuff, and then back to Supra. So we'll see. We got a lot of things. I got a lot of irons in the fire right now. So yeah, so we are approaching an hour. So in probably at an hour, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing off. So we got like 3.5 minutes. Somebody said that they said no disrespect, but I've been watching your drift vids, and the drift car seems like it's slacking on power versus the new guys that are drifting. My drift car, it was never meant to be like a big power build. It was basically meant for reliability and exciting, and like excitement and enjoying driving. And so I had LS1 in there, and I had LS1 with heads, cam, nitrous, intake manifold. I had a 6-liter truck motor in there, and I just had tons of issues with LS motors and all that stuff. And I was just like, we're gonna put a 2J in here. I've always been a turbo guy, and I wanted a damn turbo something. So Filthy Animal just ordered a t-shirt off the website. Start shipping my crap. Yeah, I'll probably go down there after we're done with the live stream and ship some merchandise. Wife just got a Volkswagen, hits boost at 1500 RPMs. Yeah, the new turbo cars nowadays are just like they build them to be super torquey down low, and then they just fall off up top. So like if you look at it on Dynograph, it just goes like, and then it goes, and then it just like runs out of steam in the higher RPMs. But yeah, I don't know. Seriously, my drift car, going back to that, I haven't pulled or touched the engine in it in 3 years, and it doesn't have any issues. So please read my message about the 4Runner. Green dots, rotary swap the Supra. A good commuter car is a Honda Civic or a Toyota Camry. Rotary swap the Supra. If you guys want a good commuter car, like a fun one, Saab. You do have to, maintenance is more, and they're like fast enough to break things. They make enough power to break things. So what was Jeepster Daddy asking about something? I already answered it, but I forgot what it was. All the way from Trinidad. So my Saab gets about 20 miles a gallon, like mixed, and then about 24 if I drive it on the interstate only. Saab, bro. Subi all day for the thing. My Focus has been the worst reliable commuter car. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Again, if you guys are interested in the vlog style, like family vlog style things, I do plan on uploading one of those a week to like the members only like section of the channel. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, basically what that does is it's like $4.99, and I think like 70% of that money goes directly to me, and then obviously YouTube takes their cut and stuff. But it basically gives we talked a lot about it at the beginning of the live stream, but I know a lot of you guys are probably new here. But yeah, instead of doing automotive things and extra automotive content, like I already do automotive content, but a lot of you guys were interested in like the family style of things. So that was kind of the purpose of this live stream, was to kind of talk about that and plans with SEMA and all that. But again, I really appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching, and for all the thumbs up and likes. And I don't even know how many people became members. I think it was like 10 people became members of the channel. So I really, really do appreciate that. Again, I will be uploading family vlogs once a week to the members only. Like there's a join button if you're on a desktop, and there's a link in the description if you're on a phone. But that will be behind that, I guess, membership wall. But yeah, we talked a lot about that at the beginning of the live stream. Again, Super hopefully is going to be running by the end of the week. We'll see. I'd like it to go to SEMA, but we can't. We can't figure that out yet. We will though. And other than that, I do appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a dirt bike video. So apologize, we're not doing a burnout at the end of this video. But we're not at the shop, and the only thing we have here is the Saab. And I've already tried doing a burnout in the garage, and it just like tries to run into the dots, and so I don't want to do that. So, again, see you guys later. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If I can figure out how to end this thing. Have a good one.